What's going on, you guys? Frost here, and today I want to talk to you guys about a game that I'm going to be switching to, which is going to be Splitgate. And there's a lot of reasons why I want to switch this game because honestly, I feel like this will be probably the first FPS that will, you know, have its common goal of being the perfect shooter it can be. Um, if you guys don't know about Splitgate, Splitgate is a free to play portal shooter. That's going to be releasing around it's not around, but on July 27th. And basically, if you want to quickly sum it up, it's Halo meets Portal. It basically has the Halo-esque weapons in there, and basically almost as if the same system, but it's not really Halo mixed in with Portal elements, and it's actually pretty fucking fun to see and watch, and definitely play if you have played it. Um, and I know a lot of people, maybe some people might question, Frost, why do you plan on switching to this game? Or, what made you want to do this? Um, I've grown up with Halo. Halo was my first FPS. I was always a racing game enthusiast. I always liked playing racing games. Didn't really matter what it was. I loved it so much. So I remember just going into the Boys and Girls Club, and literally there's like four TVs and four Xboxes with four discs of Halo 2 in them. And me and my friends will always sit down and play games like play Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, Oddball, all those fun game modes. And for some odd reason, Splitgate gives me that feel uh, of that, like, of sort of like my childhood, uh, I guess, version back. So, I mean, I play on PlayStation, so I have played Halo on Xbox before. I think I played it not too recently, but I've always been a PlayStation guy, and PlayStation doesn't have a game that is near as Halo, except if we're including Destiny. Destiny has barely any similarities. The only thing that's about the similar, like that's similar to Halo for Destiny, is the overshield and I guess I don't know. I'd say really that aspect, and the two hit melee thing. So Splitgate is coming out real soon. The beta is coming out really soon, July 1st. If you haven't, make sure you put in your email for that. Uh, I think it's gonna be really fun. So I just have really high hopes for Splitgate because in a casual experience, everyone can play this game and enjoy it. I've seen it before. I've seen people play the game casually, and it looks so fluid and fun to play casually. Playing casual modes like Team SWAT, Team Deathmatch, nothing really too crazy when it comes to objective-based modes for the game. Wild modes like Team Shoddy Snipers, modes that will keep you playing because they're addictive. And then wild modes like Oddball, maybe a little bit of Capture the Flag in there. So I think it really thrives of bringing back that casual shooter back into the light of what we need in like the gaming industry, especially in a free to play category, because I don't really think we have any free to play arena shooters right now, or most shooters for free to play, especially for console, isn't really mainstream and are pretty lackluster and fall under that same category and shit like that of I guess pay to win aspects and stuff like that. But Splitgate is really offering for you to have gun skill and mechanics to succeed in this game, or if you just want to have fun, you can have fun. And it offers competitive awards. Nothing could go wrong with that. I know a lot of people like to compete for competitive awards and shit like that. Competitive rankings, leaderboards, all that given stuff is in there for you guys that are competitive, which I am as well. So I'm playing a lot of competitive and shit like that. And also custom games. You can have fun with your friends. You can play wacky modes. You can do like your little mini game modes and shit like that. I have no idea if there's going to be like an infected mode. I actually wish there would be like an infected mode, but besides all that, I didn't want to make this video too long, But I did want to go over some questions that I did ask the Splitgate developers, 1047 Games. Basically, I just wanted a quick rundown. These were my thoughts whenever, you know, going into beta as a console player. Because I'm going to be playing this on PlayStation 5. Probably going to be streaming it first day. So hopefully that goes well. So I said, hey, Splitgate, I'd like to ask a few questions for you guys over at 1047 Games. You can answer with a solemn yes or a firm no. And if you want to, you can explain further in detail if it makes it easier. And basically, they were just all for it. They were like, ask away. There might be some things that they can't answer, but I'll answer what I can, which is normally a developer's response, because there is some things that they just cannot tell you. It's like a certain line that you reach in between, like sort of an NDA. It's like a to be determined, and they'll just be like, well, we can't say yet. It's to be determined in the future. So basically, the very first question I asked was, all right, first up, will there be any keyboard and mouse support for console? And I know there is a lot of people, including some of my friends actually as well, that play on keyboard and mouse on console. And, they've asked me actually recently about this. And I was just like, maybe I'll ask this as a pop-up question for them. And basically their response is, not sure yet. I believe it worked on the Xbox demo, but you couldn't customize the bind. So, I think in the demo you couldn't customize the binds. You were able to plug it in and play, but that is confirmation that it's available. I'm pretty sure, but they said if there's a request for this, it's something that they could definitely look into sooner rather than later. So if it is heavily requested, if you feel like you're a person that plays a lot of keyboard and mouse, but you're gonna be limited on console, then go for it, and this is definitely going to tie into custom binds and stuff like that as well. I'm pretty sure they're going to implement that, because I'm pretty sure you might be able to customize your binds for your controller as well. But other than that, keyboard and mouse support, we'll give it a yes. So next question I asked was, okay, so is there any sort of MMR rank or SBMM for casual matches? This is something I really wanted to ask, because you have to think about it logically. Gaming has come a really, really long way, and ever since, the virus hit, I'm just saying the virus hit, or COVID hit, a lot of people has been inside, and they've, been playing games, trying out new things, and gaming over the past couple of years has skyrocketed. So people have gotten a lot more better. People have gotten a lot more game sense in a way for shooters, all types of games alike, but specifically definitely shooters. So basically, I asked that, and they replied with, yes, there is light SBMM and casual to ensure players have an enjoyable experience that they can learn and enjoy the games themselves. But more experienced players don't just get into pro lobbies every game they can't have fun in. So they think that there's a balance in between. So I think that's really, really pleasing to hear, because I myself, I hate it whenever I would wake up and normally I'd get dressed, wash up, and then I'll hop on the game if I'm bored or anything like that. And I'll play, let's say I want to play Apex. I get completely sweated on due maybe like to the SBMM or Call of Duty, where I just get completely sweated on and I can't even get a decent warm up in, or maybe I don't want to or maybe I can't play a fun mode in between to just warm myself up. So that's pretty good to hear that all players alike will be able to play in a very light SBMM ranking system in casual. This is something that I definitely was rooting for. I didn't want it to be heavy SBMM to the point where every time you did log in, there were crazy experienced players that were just no matter what going against. But now, every now and once and then, you will get the occasional, lesser experienced players that do play the game, and then again, you'll go against some experience and maybe some pros, but just a good balance in between. So that's really good to hear. I was like, awesome. So asked, is there a theater mode for Splitgate? Now, what I meant by this was, I meant for console. Will console have a theater mode or any type of replays and stuff like that, that we can maybe go back on. And they've actually replied with probably a really positive response with we support live spectating and replays both with first person and free cam along many other options. So basically replays, you get to live spectate. I'm pretty sure your friends. I'm pretty sure you can live spectate like custom games as well. So I think that is pretty good, and that roams with free cam. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm not saying like interesting because we already know that this is on PC, but this is going to broaden up a lot of thumbnails, montages, edits. It's going to be definitely a great time for Splitgate to have everyone in the community in unison of utilizing these features. Sorry about that. All right, so I think I said that there were 2 more questions I had, but I think I had an extra question at the end. But anyways, I said for content creators and streamers, what is the requirement to have that title, or is it just for streamers? I said I noticed that in one stream, and I don't know if it's a requirement or if you guys were noticing it. Now, this is something that I did not look into at all. I went into blind, and this is something purely off of my head I wanted to say, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people that want to get their name out there into Splitgate, and they want to actually play the game seriously and promote their channels. So I don't know for sure if there was a requirement, and they hit me with a Discord link. I'm already in their Discord, and they basically point you to a section where it's the how to apply section. They say there's a form you can apply through as long as you've been streaming the game. You get a tag, and as long as you stream the game somewhat regularly, you keep the tag. You can find more info on that on the how to play channel. And then for content creators, just make sure you make a video on your platform semi-regularly, and you should get a tag. So if you post content for your Splitgate regularly, or if you see yourself doing that, you could get a content creator tag for yourself, so people would notice that you are a content creator for Splitgate, that you are playing the game a little more regularly and posting the game regularly. So I thought this was a good addition for anybody that actually did want to play Splitgate and put their names out there, and perhaps just broaden their ranges of their audiences. So and then I asked, will there be any implementation of adding more players for just custom games? I said this one was a wild card for me because I didn't know how many people that you could have into the custom games. I remember seeing like 10 at one time, and I was like, I don't know how many how many people that they could have. And they did say the current limit in customs is 10 players. No public plans to make it larger. And they said stay tuned for more beta announcements, because I did ask another question. So sort of backtracking here. I said if the beta does well on numbers, and will it get extended? So will people be able to play with for extended amount of time for the beta? And they basically said stay tuned for more beta announcements. So this one's to be determined. Definitely don't have too much high hopes for an extension for the beta, but also don't give up on it, because we've seen games that have extended their beta from time to time, and who knows, this game could have an extended beta, and we'll be able to play for longer. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Splitgate is going to be my new main game, honestly. There's nothing really much I play nowadays. I mostly play a lot of indie games than AAA titles. Because I enjoy a lot of indie games. Indie games are a lot more fun to see from smaller developers of what they can do, and size up to the competition. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me, I guess, fanboying about Splitgate. I'm going to be definitely posting more videos for Splitgate soon, especially whenever the beta does roll out. I'm going to be streaming that as well as making videos on that, so stay tuned. And as always, peace.